It's Wednesday. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk.
Today, looking for another way
to ease my mind
and
help my living. It's Real Talk. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers' Real Talk. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 612 in a row of the Mark Pyers' Real Talk show. And we're going to get into it, like we do every night for the last 612. We're going to play some music. I may play this song for you guys. This is my original song, Something to Live For. It's what we start the show with every single day. And I'll tell you what, there is something to live for. There's also something to die for. It's called What You Are Living For. And I'm here trying to just have my freedom of speech, and I just don't have it anymore. So what I figured I would do is call the Donald Trump show to a close. I think we're going to have to do that in the next episode. Episode 25 of the Donald Trump show will be the final Donald Trump show. And I'm sorry, guys. The problem is we are just too sensitive as a society to laugh at this mini-series together and say, you know what? It's so silly that some of it's true, but it's just so silly. We need this right now. And a lot of people do enjoy it, but there are people that are offended, even though they shouldn't take offense. Look, I work with the content I'm given. And it just so happens to be that there's a lot of really good content to work with. So I do my thing with it, and we've had 24 solid episodes so far. And we've discussed everybody. Poison, we've discussed President G-Hole. You may have remembered episode 11, when I didn't have a translator, and President G-Hole was calling me names, so I took him down to Tiananmen Square, and I beat him up. Verbally, really. So then we did that. We did 2 episodes on Poison, and she makes an appearance in episode 25, so just get ready. Episode 25 is going to just be the perfect finale. I haven't started working on it, but I have a concept in mind. Actually, I just have to thank someone on Facebook today, Susan. She put something up there, and I said, thank you. Thank you for the content for episode 25. So she knows what I'm using, and it's going to be just the best. And it's just a great send-off for Donald. Sig, my buddy, how are you? And here's the bottom line. 25 episodes. It's perfect. I'll wrap it up at 25, and then we'll do one solid episode of Real Talk where we start at the prequel. So it's really 26 episodes. Shh, don't tell anybody. And it will be the full Donald Trump show, the movie. And it will just be a great thing to put in the books. I thought about this today. What's going to happen is this. It's appreciated by some now, but in about like 30 years, everyone's going to look back at it and be like, why didn't anybody just want this thing to continue? I need this right now more than ever, guys. Woohoo! Yeah. Man, do I need that. That was awesome. That right there was awesome. Whew. Sometimes you need it. And more than ever do I need just like positivity. This world is so negative. I feel it all. And it's like a gift and a curse, you know? And in general, I want to try to make the world a better place. Where's my pick? And I know I can't do it alone. What I could do is leave messages, but the only way this gets to where it needs to go is if you guys continue to help me spread the word. And I woke up today and I see we're up to 663 subscribers. So you guys are spreading the word. We were at 613 last night. That's 50 people in a day. So I just want to thank you guys for continuing to spread the word. Because even if I stop doing the Donald Trump show, I'm going to create something else. I started thinking, I'm like, who's going to come out now? I'm going to have to figure out like who else. I'm going to have another mini-series appear. I don't know if it's Christopher Walken and Al Pacino and Owen Wilson, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, Al, did you see that basketball game the other night? Whoa, yeah, I did. No, I thought I saw you front row. No, I saw it on the TV. Al, you in the front row. Don't tell me lies, Al. I'm going to call Marv Albert. Whoa, it's Marv. I got to go and figure that all out. But I'm going to figure this, I'm going to create a new mini-series with just different characters. Because this show is meant to bring the entire world together. I don't want to alienate anybody. And I understand it's impossible. It's impossible. But we can try. This is a good one. All right, I got one for you. I love this song. Donald Trump Show. I can't live with or without you, apparently. Stone set in your eyes, see the thorn twist in your side, and I'll wait for you. Sleight of hand, twist of fate, and a bed of nails, she makes me wait, and I'll wait for you, with or without you, with or without you. Through the storm, I reach the shore, give it all, but I want more, and I'll wait for you. With or without you, with or without you, I can't live. No, with or without you. Yourself away. Hands are tied, my body bruised. She got me with nothing to win, and said nothing left to lose. And you give yourself away, and you give yourself away. And you give, and you give, and you give yourself away, with or without you. Oh, no, with or yourself away. You give yourself away. And you give, and you give, and you give, and you give, you give yourself away. Without you.
So, Patsy, give me an update. What's happening out there with Hurricane Laura?
Mr. President, the first responders did tremendous, and they saved the day.
Latest report from CNN was that there was some violence, but it was mostly peaceful. Just like their protests in Seattle, in Wisconsin, and in Portland, really. I saw a great meme today. It was a CNN reporter, and this was real. He's standing in front of like some massive fire in the streets, like a car just blew up or something. And he's standing there, and the byline is, there is a couple of explosions, but it's mostly peaceful protests. I just have to laugh. The left is just so desperate. We're going to win big league. We're not going to let them stop the Trump train. Sleeps over Joe, taking a nap on his Joey futon. He's a bumbling Biden, really.
You're right, Mr. President. He is a bumbling Biden.
Winning big league every day, for the rest of my days at least. Sleepy, sleep, sleep sofa. I like to sleep on my sleep sofa. And look, I'm writing a new song right now. It's called Sleepy Times with Sleep Sofa Joe.
I love it, Mr. President. Can you add a part about him being a sleep sofa?
It goes a little something like this. Sleep sofa. I like to put my head down on the sleep sofa. I'm working on it with a songwriting master. I don't know if you know the Real Talk program, but I'm going to write a masterpiece.
Now that sounds like a hit, Mr. President.
That's right. Sleepy sleeper sleeps. Anyway,
Mr. President, what if you rolled down?
a sleepy sleep sofa.
Yes, that's it.
We're going to work on it. Anyway, have a good night. I'll talk to you soon.
Oh, I love that part. That's my favorite part right there. I'll still probably do little small things, but the Trump show is a whole different animal. Like the stuff like that, Pence and Trump, that's pretty funny. Mr. President, what if you rolled down?
Sleepy sleep sofa.
That's it. I love it. Here's a great song I wrote many years ago. It's called You Were Me. Dawn of existence, appreciating your attention to diversity, singing with your jubilation. It's the guiding voice of reason, breathing sympathy. The sign did say you'd lead me there, but disappointment reigns in buckets full of misery. If you wanna know how I feel, you've lost your life appeal. Think you lost the way to another day. You don't have to throw your life away, and it'll be run away from here. It's either you or me. It's either you or me. Oh, I want it, baby. It's either you or me. It's either you or me. It's either you or me. Take a picture of perfection, masked away behind your sense of insecurity, as I sing with jubilation. It's the guiding voice of reason, breathing sympathy, as I say you'd lead me there. Disappointment rains in buckets full of misery. If you wanna know how I feel, think you've lost your life appeal, afraid to face another day. You don't have to throw your life away. No, it'll be okay. You know you'll find a way back home, baby. You'll run away from here. It's either you or me. It's either you or me. It's either you or me. Oh, it's either you or me. No. Whoa, yeah. I said it's either you or me. All right, now we gotta get into it, people. It's either you or me. We need a little something else in there. I need a little gravy. You want a little gravy? Whew, I'll just get a little gravy in there. A little gravy in there. A little gravy is in there. And that's gonna be in there too. Woo! Gravy in there. That's right. A little gravy is in there. That's right. A little gravy is in there. A little gravy is in there. Gravy is in there. Little gravy is in there. Little gravy is either you or me. Gravy in there. Little gravy is in there. Gravy is in there. It's either you or me, yeah, 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 yeah. It's either you or me, in there. Little gravy is in there. Gravy in there. Little gravy is in there. Gravy is in there. It's either you or me, you or me. I want to throw the freaking pick. Sean, what's up, brother? Head over to YouTube. Forgot to tell you guys off the bat, head over to YouTube. I'm going to stick around and play you guys a couple tunes. Like I said, to me, this is more of a reflective night because I got to put Donald Trump show to rest. And I say I gotta, because what started was an intention to bring us together and get us something all of us to laugh at. I realize it's and I was going to do a bit on this as Trump. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I don't want to fully tell you what I'm thinking here, but I will say this. It's clear there's so much footage to work with Sleeps Over Joe. So basically, it's very little of making fun of Trump, really, except more stupid stuff that Trump says, like, hey, Sleeps Over, what happened there, really? And I just take real clips and I, talk about them. It wouldn't be interesting if I took a clip of Trump doing something stupid and I was like, hey, Donald, what's that stupid thing you did over there? My Aunt Judy told me to check it out. Like, I wouldn't really laugh at that. Comedically, like, the only real true comedy within politics is, well, that's not true. I'll find something to do if Sleepy's the guy who gets to go forward. And if Donald's there, I guess I could be like, I don't know, I got ideas already, even now. It's like, but we have to get there. We need to live in the moment together. We need to realize that we're living very, very poorly as far as, like, how we're treating each other. I see a lot of mean things being said online. And I understand it's a passionate time. People are very, very passionate about their politician. It's so interesting to me, the stark difference, to be honest. I realize I did 25. When I do the 25th episode, which is going to be on Friday night, I'm going to reveal it. I'm going to work on it between now and then. I want it to be perfect. It's the final. And when I get this thing done, I want to reveal it, right? And when you see the entire body of work, when I put it together as the movie, which is going to be the final product, it's going to be the Donald Trump show, the movie. And and Paul, my buddy, I'm so glad you were able to stay up. Amma, I'm so glad you're here. Anybody else, head over to YouTube. You can be a part of the show. All you got to do is say hello. And it's something that's really been a pleasure to bring to you guys. If you could believe it, I did all 25 of these episodes about in 1 month. If you look back at the very first start date, I almost want to do that. I want to tell you guys real quick when the very first Donald Trump episode was, Donald Trump show episode, okay? Because I want you to understand my crazy mind and how I work. We're going to open it up here, and we're going to see. I'm already at 7. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, guys. Here we go. Episode 1 was on June 29th. What day is today? September what? 2nd. So let's look at the calendar, Sam, to do 25 episodes of the Donald Trump show. Because tomorrow will be, let's just call it by the 5th. Well, the 4th. But let's just say 24 episodes for now, okay? That was June 29th, right? June 29th. Let's see. So that's 1 day there. 32 days. Man, it's not that impressive, guys. That's like, I did 25 episodes in like 66 days, something like that. That's crap, Mark. Come on, are you serious? You got to do better than that. I think I did the first 10 episodes very quickly. That was the thing. And then I took a long break between 10 and 11 because 10 was like unbelievable. I wanted to kind of simmer for a while. 11 made me laugh hard because it was President Xi, and he's not speaking English in the clips, so it's kind of funny because I'm like, hey, Xi-hole, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Shawshank Redemption. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Like, really? So it was hilarious. But really, every single episode is so funny. The two Poison episodes are very funny as well. I'm going to play you guys a tune. I'll play you an original song here. Another one. I'm playing you originals tonight. I hope you deal with it. What should I play for you? This is a song called Till the End. What I love about this song, this is really an acoustic song. I should be playing it on. What I love about this song is it's the perfect love song. So if you have someone you want to sing this to, or if you have someone you want to play this to, remember it is on day 612 in a row. Share this bond we've never felt before, and I know I'll be with you until the end. And this cloud that we float upon hopefully will never burst, leaving water to trickle down from my eyes. Stay with me, be my best friend, hold me deep, be my love. Take my little life, hold me in your hands, my love. Where the angels gather round to speak the truth, and this world of ours hopefully will never burst, leaving water to trickle down from my eyes. Take me now, take my whole life in your arms, be my love. Take my little life, hold me in your hands, my love, in your hands. We gotta jam a little here. down from my eyes. So this time of ours, hopefully you'll never burst, leaving water to trickle down from my eyes. And be my light, be my everything. Take my hand, make it real right. My love, in your hand. My love, in your hands. Wrote that in 2005, let's call it. How about that? 15 years ago. Oh my goodness. My friend Paul is out. Listen to this. I'm going to read this to you and then I'm going to play the perfect song to match what my buddy's going through at the moment. Okay, listen, you guys should head over to YouTube. Just join us, okay? Subscribe and ding the bell. Okay, live every single day. This is day 612 in a row. Not like 612 shows. In a freaking row, guys. Days in a row. And I got the perfect track for my buddy Paul. So Paul says, I don't know, man, but I'd love to be lost in the dark woods with no fear listening to that beat, Mark. You know what, buddy? I got a song for you, In the Dark. Check out this. This is a really cool tune. I wrote this song in 1998. This is one of the first songs I ever wrote, number 3 or 4, okay? And I was sitting at the top of the stairs in New Haven, Connecticut, at my apartment in the dark. And at the top of the stairs, something, any musician knows this, when you sit in a stairwell, you get this amazing acoustic sound from the guitar. It's just like, you get like this ring. It's like, wow, it's all around you, right? So I was always inspired to write there in that hallway, my hallway there. And I also had another musician living with me, and the other people didn't mind that I was like learning guitar. And I was writing. I wrote feverishly, just like everything else I do. I did 24 Donald Trump episodes in 2 months. I was writing 2 songs a week, and now I can write a song anytime. You guys want to pick a topic? Somebody give me a freaking topic. Let's write a song tonight. I need to write a song and just let some stuff out. Facebook censoring me, all this stuff. I want to put it all behind me. I want to move towards the positivity and get away from the negativity 1,000%. And we're going to do that. So let's pick a topic and let me write something. But for now, let me play In the Dark for my friend Paul. He's going to enjoy this. Started a long time ago. Losing your heart to a dreamer, wandering the earth. Where will I go? Cries, she cares, she understands. She promised me she looked in my eyes, and that's where it started. her time in my head, it never departed. Only if I could put my eyes in your head, you could see how I feel about you. And I pass my breath through you. And do you see? And do you feel? And do you hear? Do you know? Do you feel me there? Dark. It may be brighter in the dark. And I will find my way. My friends, join me. Join me here. Let's just build something that's not out there. And it could be whatever the hell you want it to be, really. Look, my Aunt Judy told me you got to be letting me be part of the program more, Mark. It's like you're always letting Trump in, and you're not letting me. Sorry, Sleepy. We just thought that you'd be really boring on the show. Sorry. Not really sure what I could do differently than point out the truth that I could sit in a room with you with popcorn and fall asleep in the popcorn in 38 seconds. I'm just saying. It's kind of like listening to a story in high school, right? And your teacher comes over and says, hello, what are you doing? I'm trying to teach you a lesson. And you look at that teacher and you're like, yeah, I got the friggin' lesson. The guy's a magoo, okay? Let's see if we can play some music and stay positive. So here's a really cool tune I wrote in 2001. I'll call this one, okay? This is a song called You. By the way, this is my invention. It's called the BeatSeat. Kick, snare from me and my guitar, and then you have. Look, I'm sitting completely upright, guys. First drum in the world that you can play with your entire body. US patent 96165-541. I'm just saying. And you can go and get one at BeatSeat.rocks. Someone type that up on the screen. Paul, type www.beatseat.rocks for me, please. That's .rocks. Alright, let let me play you else. I'm going to play you something pretty here. I was telling you about this. It's called You. So I walk along this road, this path that you have made. And though the fall was settling, the wind began to rain. Reflecting thoughts of innocence, no reason to complain. Baby, let's just carry on. Lips complete the thoughts of something sweet. And this love will guide us through the nights of hearts. Love burns, deeper love and deeper love. My heart seems to grow when I'm with you. All my troubles seem down to my grave. Repeating the same old songs, same words, come on, soothe my soul. I pray, love, well, won't you turn my head and outlines on the new. And maybe things will open up, we'll sleep in peace, the thoughts of something new. And this love will guide us through the nights. Our hearts, love burns, deeper love and deeper love. The wind blows, the wild chill when you're around. Love's the very word when I'm with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm with you. Dagger. Bulldag, my friend, is in the house. So glad to see you, buddy. So I'm going to keep playing songs that Dagger's going to be like, is that Dave Matthews? No, this is a Mark Pyers original. I'm playing all originals tonight. I'm going to play you one of my favorite. So I wrote a song. I had a girl who cheated on me when I was like 19, right? And I wrote the angriest song in the history of time. One of these days, when we have a crowd big enough and we meet up together, I will play it for you. It's called Gabrielle. You could find it on Spotify, and you can laugh because there's a rap in it. Yeah, there's a freaking rap, and I rap. It's silly. But I wrote it the night that she did this to me. I wrote it in like 3 minutes. I have the lyrics somewhere around here. I found them recently, and it's exactly as you hear it in the song, word for word. And it's brilliant. And the same moment I finished that song and I got it all out. And then this song came out of me in the same breath, maybe literally at the end of that breath. I took a breath and then there was another breath. And this was it. It's called I Need to Be Alone. gotta tune this beat, guys. It's terrible. Traveling eastward with the wind at my back, and I'm leaving, and there's no turning back all alone. But that's okay with me. Stand with the crowd. Memories fall like these droplets from my eyes. I need to be alone. La 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 la. I need to be alone. La 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 la. Let it go. Something's so pure and I'm needing, and I'm bleeding inside, but I know there's always a brand new day, and there's nothing left to say. Oh, there's nothing left to say. I need to be alone. Alone. I need to be alone. I need to be alone. La 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 la. You guys want a little bass in there? I want a little bass in there. places, same people, same moments, same hours keep following me along. I can't get away, oh no, can't get away from me. No, I'm broken down. I need to be alone. No, 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 no. I need to be alone. No, 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 I need to be alone. 'Cause I feel like I'm finding myself again. 'Cause I feel like I'm finding myself again. 'Cause I feel like I'm finding myself again. I need to be alone. Sometimes it's good to be alone, people. And sometimes I'm playing to myself, so I am alone. It's essentially. I will tell you this. This is the sacrifice sometimes you make when you play original music. People are like, ooh, I don't know that thong. I don't know that thong, so I'm going to leave it. I don't care for original content. Let's stop the Donald Trump show. Let's censor it. Oh, thanks, Paul. You know what? Paul's with me. My buddy Paul's with me. That makes me very happy. Thanks, pal. I'm going to play you at least one more song here, okay? Sig, my brother, how are you, pal? I'm gonna play you guys something cool here. Let me figure it out. I was gonna play you the first song I ever wrote. I'm gonna play it. What the hell? I only know a verse. I only can remember a verse of it. First song I ever wrote. Actually, my brother helped me with this. I think my brother came up with the chord structure, just the chords. He's like, play E, D, C. I'm like, okay. And so I'm like, all right, E, D, C. And once we were playing the rushing blows with desire in the course of thoughts Happiness grows when I open up my mind. Answers hidden behind the clearing, where my angel, she wears a rose. Happiness and praying, fulfillment to her thoughts. Oh, I'm screaming her name out loud, finding her face in every crowd. I'm screaming her name out loud, 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 loud. 4 days, 3 nights, my angel will be found. She will be found. No, she will be found. I'm screaming her name out loud. Yeah, I'm screaming her name out loud. Ooh, yeah, screaming her name out loud. Screaming her name out loud. Screaming her name out loud, 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 Lord, 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 I'm finding her name. Yes, and I'm finding her face in every crowd. Screaming her name out loud. 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 Scream her name out. I'm screaming her name. Oh, I'm screaming her name out loud, out loud. down all out. I scream the name out loud, down all loud. Screaming the name out loud. I'm finding where I go, where I go, screaming the name. Everywhere I go, screaming the name out loud. Everywhere I go, screaming the name out loud. Screaming the name out loud. I find a face in every crowd. Screaming the name out loud. Screaming the name out loud. I'm screaming the name out loud. Stop screaming the name out loud. Dig it loud. Sing it, dig it out, out, loud. Dig it out, out. Dig it loud, loud. Dig it out. Loud, screaming out loud to get out. Said, screaming out loud to get out. Said, I'm screaming the name out loud. First song I ever wrote. Don't play very often. And that's not the way it goes always. That's just the first verse, and I just ramped on screaming her name out loud for like 7 minutes. Sorry about that, but I got into jamming on that piece. How was jamming on that? I think I tore it up a bit, but I don't know. I don't freaking know. I never know while I'm playing. Here's the thing: when I'm hearing 8 seconds ahead, this is the way I see this. When I'm hearing a full bar ahead, is that what it is? Yeah, I think. When I hear that far ahead, where I hear what I want to play, and I can actually see it without. You know, I don't know anything about the guitar guys, okay, at all. I just feel, and now I kind of have an idea where those notes are. And everything I feel, I go for. This is all in the moment. And actually, what I really prefer here, because I keep getting commercial, strikes, freaking license strikes from like U2 and all this other crap. It would be nice to just do and play originals and not have to get those. Thanks, buddy. Paul said, "You know what I love, Mark? I can rewind." LOL. That's great, Mark. Thanks, buddy. I'm so glad you enjoy it. If you're on any other platform, people, head over here. Head over to the tube. Join us on the YouTube. That's where we get down, people. Guys, I'm kind of into jamming for you tonight. Do you mind? Let me just hear what this was. I'm screaming the name out loud. I can do that anytime. That's just a straight up rhythm, so let's get rid of that. All right, now we have it open because I want to play something here. within the valley of the Lord. I'm trying to find my only light inside of me. I look inside of you. And when the night's gone, I will look into the shining day. And will you take my heart away? The love was gone, the love was in the air. And walking away, I can see the truth. You wanted love, I only wanted you. Love, and then I saw your face. Love was found, oh love couldn't look this way. I'm lost inside of this life I've battered with bad.
this life, I'm lost in this life. I'm lost in this life. Oh. Walking away, I can see the truth. You wanted love, I only wanted you. And when the night is gone,
I think that's a good night, guys, right there.
So, Petsy, give me...
That's a good night right there. What I'm going to do here on the way out is play, just because I uploaded the final version of it. This is the very final version of episode 24, which we will play for you now. We're almost at the end of this run, guys. I'm going to keep that one there because the other one was kind of funny. For my real people, will watch the original because it has a couple other really racial, kind of pushy. They push the edge, let's be honest. But here we go. One of the final episodes of the Donald Trump Show. Let's have some fun with it.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump with episode 24 of the Donald Trump Show.
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining me on episode 24 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, tonight we're talking about bumbling Biden sleeps over Joe. Some people call him Joey Futon. And we had a fake video of him falling asleep on camera. I've got to tell you, it looked real. 'Cause he sleeps all the time, I thought. He absolutely fell asleep on camera. We're going to take a look at some clips of the sleep sofa. Can you press the VCR? Let's go.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, it's taken more than 100 years.
It's taken 100 years? What the hell is Sleep Sofa Joe talking about? Look, coronavirus has already taken 100 years.
Look, here's the lives. When you think about it.
Look, everybody, it's bumbling Biden. He decided to pop his head out of the hole. It's Groundhog Day. Oh, 6 more weeks of race wars, apparently.
More lives this year than any other year.
Look, I understand that Sleep Sofa has taken over a ton of Bernie's policies, but what's with trying to look like Larry David? Is he trying to become Bernie? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
More than 180,000 lives in just 6 months.
Oh, so now Trump is responsible for the comorbidities of the United States. I didn't realize that, Sleep Sofa Joe. You know, there was roughly 10,000 people that died from COVID alone. The rest had 2+ comorbidities. We have a lot of problems here, Sleep Sofa. In office for 47 years, and everybody got unhealthy on your watch.
An average of 1,000 people dying every day in the month of August.
And there he goes again. Sleepy, I've got the numbers right here. It wasn't 1,000 a day. I mean, let's just do simple math. I know you're good at simple things. But we had 120,000 deaths in the first 1 million cases. And we're up to like 183, I think. And that's 63 more. Over 6 million more cases. So where do you get your math, Sleep Sofa?
You really feel safer under Donald Trump?
So let's get this straight. I keep offering assistance to all of these Democrat cities. They send me very upsetting letters. They made me cry, really. Maybe if you came out against the violence that your lefties are doing there, Sleepy, then we would be able to have a conversation.
Mr. Trump.
It's Mr. President to you. You want me to call you Mr. Magoo?
You want to talk about fear?
Let's talk fear, Sleepy. Mr. Dramatic Pause. Or did you just forget your train of thought again?
Do you know what people are afraid of in America?
That somehow a Sleep Sofa will become president, and his vice president will push him down the steps in order to become president.
Afraid they're going to get COVID.
You're right, Sleep Sofa Joe. They're afraid they're going to get a virus that 99.6% of the people survive from. They're more afraid of getting you as president, really.
They're afraid they're going to get sick and die.
You know, Sleepy, you're right. People don't get sick and die when Joe Biden is president. Nobody died when Barack and Biden were president. Remember that, people?
And that is in no small part because of you.
Hey, Sleepy, what happened at the beginning of all this when I decided to close the borders to China? And you said, he's a xenophobe, he's a racist, we should impeach him. And what happened there? I think we'd have a lot more dead people, so why don't you go back into your cave and take a nap? And I'll see you on the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night.
So, Mark, yeah, I gotta put the kibosh. Mike, Mark, my brother. I gotta put the show to rest because people are a little sensitive. And you know, bottom line is this. Let's be honest. If I was making money to do Real Talk, if that was my profession, if I had enough Patreons where I was actually making enough of a living, where I like that if like really things got bad. But I'm a real estate agent, and I got to be able to work with everybody. So I got to stay out of the politics. It's the bottom line. Yeah, that's true too. Go out on a high, because at the end of the day, this thing is something that I never would have thought about the ending to. But I'm glad, just it's something to to really consider. And you have an appointment at 8. Yeah, I think the bigger thing for me is that I got to make sure that I reach both parties. Like, that's what I started realizing. I was having this conversation with my wife, and she's like, I don't know what you're doing, because people are going to be really mad. People are so sensitive right now, and what you're doing is, like, even though I know it's a parody, you're making jokes, people are really pissed at right now about this. And she said, at the end of the day, like, she's like, everybody has an opinion, but nobody's going to be swayed. So just stop. Because at the end of the day, if it's affecting you getting business, or people aren't going to use you for real estate because you are doing something that's saying something bad about Sleeps Over Joe, that could be a problem. So I think what's better is to get back to the positivity program, play music for you. We'll do face swaps, other face swaps. Hey guys, Al Pacino, gonna do a face swap. Yeah. And we'll do other cool people. I could still do Trump. I could still do Peter, but I have to make fun of Trump more, is what it sounds like to me. Like, here's the thing. If I was out there and I was like, look, I'm the smartest guy in the world. My Aunt Judy told me I'm the smartest man ever. And Donald Trump's a moron. And I'm like, yeah, boogly, boogly, boo, I pooped my pants. Then all of a sudden, I would be 7 billion subscribers on YouTube. They'd be like, oh my goodness, did you hear this guy's Joe Biden impression? He's tearing Donald Trump apart. Hey, Donald, what did you do with that thing? How's that fence going? Oh, sleepy. Sleeps like a guggity boogity boo. By Menon. Did you see that last episode where Joe Biden ripped Donald Trump apart? It's just not realistic, people. It's just not. So I just stay out of it for now on, okay? Paul, I love it, buddy. But Mike's got it right. He says, yeah, see, Mike says it right, Paul. Absolutely. So politics can be bad if you need to relate to a lot of people, so it's a smart move. Well, for me, look, yeah, I have a family, and right now this is the best real estate market that I've ever seen, and I don't have a rack of clients like I should in this market, and people are buying. So I'm like, well, if I don't, and I don't want to toot my horn. I've been doing this for 13 years. I get awesome deals for my clients. I'm as passionate as I am every single day on this show for my clients I list for and for my clients that buy homes. I provide a knowledge and a comfort that you cannot put a value on. And you don't pay me until after you transact. You don't even pay me. The seller pays me. Yeah, Mike says the same thing. He always wants to say something, but he doesn't want to put his family at risk. That's why my wife's never on camera, my kids. Look, I'm out here to try to build light. I'm trying to connect people. The problem is right now the topic is Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Paul said, well, bring your business to Canada. Listen, here's the thing, Paul. If I can get enough people to support this program and be like subscribe to this program, I got to get over 1,000 people by the end of this month, because they're going to check my account again, and October 1st is a reset. October 1st is a reset for everybody on YouTube, for everybody on Facebook. They are changing the policies on both platforms. I don't know what the policies say. They don't let us see them. Okay? But if I don't have 1,000 plus subscribers plus 4,000 watch hours. So if you guys are, when I'm not live, if you don't mind, go back and check out some stuff. You know what I mean? There are some great episodes. And my favorite stuff really is obviously getting silly. But prior to that, Sig, you rock. Paul, you rock. You guys are awesome because you guys are trying. Sig said the other day, he's like, hey, I'm going out to walk the dog. I think he's like, I'm going out to walk the dog. And I threw on one of your episodes because it's a long, these episodes are like 3 to 5 hours, guys. Right now we're at 1 hour and 32 minutes. I'm going to call this quits in a second. Because tomorrow is going to be a big day and I want to work on this final episode of the Trump Show for you. We're going to go out with a bang. And let's see what happens. If it's meant to be, the people will bring it back. But it's got to be like crazy. People have to start reaching out, like not us. You know what I mean? Be like, why aren't there any more of these? You know what I mean? And then we'll consider doing a second season or a second movie, because it's going to wind up being the Trump movie. The full thing is 25 episodes. It's funny. I always keep. This is evolution. I started thinking it's 10, so I put out the 10. And then I did the 11th, which is President G-Hole. And I went all the way. Here's the thing. The President G-Hole episode is great because it's so silly that I think everybody can laugh at it. Trump looks like a bozo to the left, right? And he's talking to a guy who's not speaking English and pretending it's sort of English, and he's trying to respond. It's brilliant. So I got to do more stuff like that. Maybe the Trump show shouldn't be so pointed towards the sleeves over. Look, he's really comfortable to lay on. On Friday evenings, a curl up on Sleeps Over Joe. I don't need to go to Raymore and Flanagan. I've got a sleeps over right there. That's right. Anyway, listen. Bottom line is I'm going to try to stop doing stuff like that, even though I think that's what brings the show out of the freaking craziness and into the happiness. We've got to laugh from time to time. Wait till you see this last clip I'm working on for the final episode of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, episode 25. It's a quarter of a century. That's how many years I'm going to rule in this country, by the way. Don't wait for it. We get 8. And then we change the Constitution again. Forget FDR. What the hell was he thinking by stopping the 4? We should make it 44. And I could go until I'm 964. Alright, winning big league. I don't think this guy would want to do more than one more term. Nobody would want to do more than one more term. I don't know what the hell would FDR... I think he had a problem, like he couldn't walk. Maybe he was just more comfortable sitting there. He's like, I don't want to go. Like, let me just stay here for a while and see if anybody realizes. And then he was like, look, I'm just going to change the law. I'm staying in for 2 more terms. 4 terms. 16 years of one president in the United States of America. How the frig did that happen? And wasn't it during the Great Depression that it took place? Somebody can tell me. Oh my goodness. Mike has a scary prediction. He said, I think this next term will be the last presidential term in American history. He's praying he's wrong. It scares me. When I was a kid, one of my friends used to say, every great civilization in history has failed. He's like, one of these days, America will too. He's like, it may not be now, it may not be in our lifetime. He's like, sometime America will fail, because every single civilization has fallen in history of time. So the problem with us is we are so egocentric. We're so centered on this time that we're here, let's call it 80 to 100 years, okay? This span of time, which if you looked at it, would be like one sand in an hourglass, one piece of sand, one pebble, maybe even half of a quarter of a pebble, not even, it's the air, it's not even, but it would be basically nothing in there, okay? That's what we are in the history of time. So the question is, if we really are just a blip, is there a way that anything that we do could be remembered? Is there a way that anything that we do here can last the test of time? The answer to that is no. The answer to that is everything we do is a fool's errand, because even this is on a server somewhere, and call it 150,000 years, whatever, call it 1,000 years, call it whatever. This will cease to exist. There was a guy named Jeremiah Sitchin. This is going into alien territory, but there was a guy named Dr. Jeremiah Sitchin, and he was this brilliant, what was he called himself as, Egyptologist or whatever he was. He was one of the maybe a handful of people on this planet that could decipher the ancient Sumerian stones that have been recovered. Now, there's tens of thousands of these stones carvings into these stones. And this was one of the few people on the planet that knew how to read the language from the ancient Sumerians. And one of the, it just reminds me of something. One of these tablets that he was telling the group about one day. Not that I was there, as I saw this on a video. The tablet said that the Earth was the 7th planet, that there were 12 planets in total, which they consider the moon and the sun planets. So basically, the two things that I learned were, if we're the 7th planet to these people, that means that we came from outside in Pluto all the way down to Earth. We always consider ourselves the 3rd planet from the sun. They called us the 7th planet from the solar system, where they came from. The first thing. Second thing was, what was the second thing they said? 12 planets. What's that all about? If you take away the sun and the moon, that still leaves you at 10, right? So 10 planets. We've always known 9. I still will consider Pluto a planet. They're saying it's not, but in 30 years they'll say, oh, it's a planet. We were stupid liberals and we called it. We were like, it doesn't qualify. It's a freaking round. It's a freaking planet. Okay, you guys are jerks for calling it what do they even call it now? Like a sorta planet? They're like, yeah, it's like a sorta planet. No, it's a freaking planet. Okay, so you got Pluto. So if we know of 9, that means there's one more planet somewhere in our solar system. And there is something called Planet Nibiru. This is getting out there, guys. Planet Nibiru is where there is apparently, look, it's a 3,600 year orbit. And every 3,600 years it gets close enough to Earth. And who knows if we'll ever see that. But this is a theory that Dr. Jeremiah Sitchin used to talk about. And it was very interesting, because he would say stuff like this. Here was the final note. He'd say, you guys say, like, wow, that stone tablet's crazy. You're reading off a stone tablet because you got these, right? He's like, but what's going to last the test of time? Do you think this cell phone's going to last in 500 years, 1,000 years, 10,000 years, that this cell phone, Apple's still going to be, and everything's going to be, yeah, you think this? No. This is actually, this is antiquated technology. And when it comes to history, when it comes to the history of time, this is antiquated technology. And what happens to be the strongest form of preservation is stone. Carving into stone and leaving it for people 500,000 years to find. What they did at Mount Rushmore, that'll be there. People will see that and 500 will be like, who the hell are these people? Who's that guy with that big nose in the front? Some guy's going to be like, oh, yeah, that's, who the hell? I don't know. I don't know who they're going to say. Oh, yeah, that's Chuck Schumer. I'm Chuck Schumer. Yeah, you're a freaking Chuck Schumer. Tad, how are you, buddy? Good to see you, pal. Tad's in with us. So, Tad, I'm actually wrapping up, but I just wanted to say to you guys that this show, we're going to continue to do things the way we're going to do them, but I think it has to be, we close out the DTS show, the Donald Trump show, at episode 25. We do one full show. I'm thinking on, I may do this on Saturday. Depends on you know what I'll do is this. You guys may have to stay on, though, in order to see this. So I may just, on Friday, I may start right at the beginning. SNN, how are you? I may start right at the beginning of the Donald Trump show and go through every single episode, and I'll debut episode 25 at the very end. It'll be the final episode. We're going to do one full run through, because Donald Trump show, the movie, is all 25 episodes together, back to back. And they're mind-blowing. I'm going to play you the President G-hole. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I'm going to play you President G-hole real quick. Check this out. This is episode 11. There are 24 of these. There will be the final episode 25 is coming out tomorrow or Friday. But check this out. This one is President G-hole. Look, he's a G-hole. Take a look, and yes, thank you, Dad. Smash the like button, people. Subscribe and ding the bell. We're going to keep going forever. Today's day 612 in a row. It's like a walk in the park, people. Wait till we got a 0 at the end. 6,120 days in a row. That sounds good to me. I'm not going to friggin' stop until my heart stops. I know that sounds morbid, but bottom line is I'm here to perform. I'm here to bring us out of the darkness and into the light. That's right. That's why they sent me here, Q. Q sent me here, QAnon. QAnon was like, look, Donald, you are the Messiah. Nobody told you before. But when you were born, and your father came over with that gold little, it was like a gold spoon. Remember he was spoon feeding you when you were a baby? And he used to say things to you like, Donald, you're the Messiah. And you probably were like, yeah, whatever. But when you're a baby and you get a gold spoon in your mouth and somebody tells you you're the Messiah, it kind of registers back in your brain. So one day Donald woke up and we get a call from QAnon. Q is like, look, you're the Messiah. I was like, yeah, I know, my father told me. In fact, he gave me an extra spoonful that morning. And so I totally remember it as my favorite morning of spoonfuls of cold toilet water. Oh, guys, I really appreciate you. Listen, I'm going to play this real quick. This is episode 11 of the Donald Trump Show.
Hammerl and Jameson live from the studio. Donald J. Trump joins us to talk about President G.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining me on the next episode of the Donald Trump Show. I believe this is episode 11. Unbelievable. I think this episode has to be about President G-hole. Look, I got a problem with the G-hole. He's out there delivering Fluhan all over the world. Everybody's blaming Trump, but the only person to blame is President G-hole. But no matter what I say, they don't believe me. It's a weird world we're living in right now. It's either Trump or not Trump. Nobody's talking about the issues. What does Trump think about abortion? What does Biden think about? Well, let's be honest, Biden doesn't think about anything. But if he was to think about something, what would it be? Maybe, did I put underwear on this morning? Did I change my pants? Did I poop my pants? I don't know. These are maybe questions that Sleep Sofa Joe asks himself. But look, let's see if we have any clips for today. Do we have anything? Here we go.
世界卫生组织总干事先生
You guys couldn't get the subtitled version? I mean, what the hell? Where's my translator? God almighty. I guess I'm going to have to respond and pretend I know what the hell he's talking about. Let's get back to it.
各位代表
Good day to you too, Giol.
首先
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption was a good movie, but what does that have to do with anything?
我认为
No, that's close. It's Dufresne. Andy Dufresne. I think he's trying to say the character's name from Shawshank.
在人类抗击新冠肺炎疫情的关键时刻
I'm not really sure who Kwame Shakur is. It may be Tupac's son.
突发事件
Oh, it is. Well, I have one question for you, G-hole. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell the world what was going on? We could have done something about it. You know we call you a G-hole, right?
举行这次市委大会
Look, you brought it upon yourself. I can't control your actions, G. We only come up with nicknames for people based on their actions, and you've been a G-hole. I'm sorry.
具有
You should be, Gio.
十分重要的意义
All right, look, I can't do this anymore. I can't understand him.
人类正在经历第二次世界大战结束以来
I'm not sure I appreciate your tone.
全球
What did you say to me?
新冠肺炎疫情突如其来
Okay, look, I need a translator. I can't freaking do this without a translator. I just can't. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. He keeps saying things. It sounds like he's insulting the Trumper.
最严重的
See? That's exactly what he's doing. He just said it. See you da.
公共卫生
He said invasion. They invaded us with coronavirus.
现在已经波及
I'll tell you what, G-Hole, if you ever speak to me like that again, I'm gonna trump you right in the face. Anyway, look, that's about enough for today's episode of the Donald Trump Show. Remember that President G is now President G-Hole. Sleep Sofa Joe is probably taking a nap right now. And I'll see you tomorrow on the next Donald Trump Show. Have a good night.
Hey, Bruno, how are you, buddy? Listen, I'm about to wrap up for the night. I do have to get up early tomorrow, but tomorrow I'll bring you some new content. We'll drop something for you. But head over to YouTube, pal. Please join me. Subscribe over there. I think you have already. But if you haven't, head over and join us. And tomorrow I'll be back, hopefully early. I'm hoping to come on early tomorrow on like 7-ish, okay? I'll let you guys know if I could do that. And thanks for supporting this show, guys. Remember that we're going to keep fighting the good fight. But until people get a little less sensitive, I got to stop doing the Trump show and just kind of do other face swap stuff. I mean, I could do every impression. Problem, I just was doing something that's topical, but it's so people hate him so much that they can't laugh. Yeah, Sig, you rock, buddy. Bruno, you rock. Tad, you rock. Stinky, is that what your name is, bud? SNN, you rock, buddy. Thank you. And everybody else who was joining today on the live broadcast. And Ima, my buddy Ima, good to see you, pal. Paul, did I talk to Paul, right? Love Paul. Paul, you rock, buddy. Listen, if you're listening back to this tomorrow, all of you guys, anybody who's listening to this again, thank you. Nothing stops the show from going. I just have to find a way to continue to connect people and to bring them here. I don't want to push anybody away that should be joining us. Like I'll just give you a quick example. I know a great person that I know very well that just happens to be on the other side. And they really firmly believe all the stuff they've been seeing. They firmly believe that everything that they see about Donald Trump is true. And I try to explain to people, this is just my final thing I want to say, but I try to explain to people that I'm getting pretty good at editing when I put together these little clips. CNN is so good at editing. They're the best editors I've ever seen. And they take anything they want to make someone look like Hitler. It's crazy. But I would just really ask people to caution what you watch and go and source out the tie, the jacket, and the background and find that actual clip and watch the whole scene. Watch the whole 20-minute video. Why not hear the whole thing? Because you're going to hear a lot of stuff that you didn't know was said. And I think that's important because you should know all the angles. You should know everything that's going on. But that being said, this very good friend of mine, this person that I care for because they've got a heart, they're very religious, and they're so staunch that Joe Biden's this great person and that he's a great leader. I'm like, great leader? Oh, God almighty. Like, I hate seeing through it all and then waiting for friends and people like this to be like so in the dark. But this is the world we live in, and I realized in that moment that this is a great person. Just have different political views. And that's why you shouldn't see people getting hit with bricks on the street. We just have different views, but we should still say, like, but that's a good person over there. That could be a Trumper over there, but he's probably a nice guy. But no, some guy the other day, they said, oh, there's a Trumper right there. And this guy shoots and kills this guy for being a Trumper. I don't even know what the hell that means because I didn't see these people wearing any like Trump, outfits. But they were there. They were like a peaceful protest group, and somehow someone knew, and they said, "Yeah, I got a Trumper over here." The guy goes, "Where?" He goes, that guy." He goes, "Where? That guy right there?" Boom, boom, shoots him, kills him. Really? Just because the guy likes Trump, you're going to shoot him and kill him? What kind of world am I living in? And the thing is, I'm going to give you a heads up here. The clip I'm working on is the viral clip that's out there right now where you see all the people from the left and all of the fire gaslighting that they've been doing since the beginning, really. Telling people to go out there, get in people's faces, to punch people, to go and hit people, to go after Trump. It's amazing. And that's going to be the final episode. Just me responding to each of these freaking morons. And that'll be a great way for me to say, you know what I'm saying? I love at least telling my few people here what the game plan is. You know what I'm going to execute, okay? And remember, you're my people. Tomorrow we are rocking out again. So pick out some songs, I'll play them for you. Or if you want me to keep playing originals, that would make me happy and I'll play them for you. And whatever, we're going to do it together tomorrow. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk. Have a great night, guys. Appreciate you. See you tomorrow.